Okay, we've got 10 points that we're going to talk about today, and mainly they're 10 concerns for mothers-to-be and fathers and grandmas and grandpas, everyone else who's involved. So congratulations on preparing to be a new mother, becoming a mother, or supporting a new mother. The first question I get a lot of the times is, who do I listen to? There's so much information out there. There are many people that are going to talk to you about it. There are lots of friends who will tell you stories, and mainly they're horror stories, or they're good stories. So you've got mothers, you've got grandmothers, you've got friends who've had babies, and then there's Mr. Internet. Okay, so Google searching is okay, but if you're looking for a problem, you will always find a problem. The best person that you can keep in mind with is your treating practitioner. So whoever you're going to see, whether you're a public patient, a private patient, or a community health area, always write down your questions. Don't be afraid to ask a question, because no question is a stupid question, because if it's enough for you to think, I need to write it down, then you need to have a response. I believe that there is, every stand here has got lots of information about how do I look after my baby, what do I do, what sort of things do I buy. All I can say is gather the information, sort it all out, and then work it out from that point of view. An idea, one of the things that I think is really important is a lot of mothers should have their emergency numbers all listed, because I know that our partners and our support people, they're very good at football scores, very good at telling you all sorts of useless information, but if you get them to ask what the phone number is of my obstetrician or my nurse or the hospital, they'd be really concerned. So get the list of important numbers and put them on your fridge or somewhere close by, okay? That's the first thing you do. The next thing you do is start working out who you're going to see after you have your baby. Your local GP, your local community health nurse. Start looking at those things now, okay? Because all of a sudden, 9 months goes really quickly, doesn't it? Okay. A lot of new mums now are working up until, I hear a lot of mums saying, I'm going to work until maybe an hour before the baby's due. And you go, yeah, sure. I really say have three plans. Plan A, finish when you want to finish. Plan B, finish when you feel like you're finishing. And Plan C, think about it, you might have to be put into hospital. So your jobs are important, but you really have to plan and manage how you can exit your job without being fearful. And those people who need to work because of financial situations, make sure that you're safe and you're comfortable. And the other thing is adjusting from work life. If this is your first baby, you've been getting up every morning, going to work, having lunch, having, a lot of friends, and then all of a sudden you've got a baby. And a lot of women talk about the fact that they feel isolated. There's lots of community groups that you can contact. Go on the net and have a look at Playgroups Brisbane. There's also the Playgroup stand over there that you can go and have a talk about. Your local library has information about local networks. You're not alone. And if you're new to Brisbane, that's the best place to go to, is your local library, your local community centre, and they'll be able to give you information. And don't isolate your friends. Have lunch when you have your babies. And if they want to come over and say, I'd love to visit you, tell them to bring lunch. Tell them to bring dinner, because they always come over when your baby's asleep. Isn't that cute? And when they go home, baby wakes up and there's no one there but you. So include your friends and family. It's really important. What sort of special equipment do we need to get for the baby? We're at an expo. Hello. I call it an excuse for shopping. There is so much stuff, and I mean stuff, that you can buy. Have a think about what you really need, make a list, and then start sorting it out. You've got family who would like to buy you things. You've got friends who would like to put some money into it. So let them have an opportunity. Or you can buy everything new, or you can buy things second-hand. So what fits in with your budget is really important. And I'd love to buy lots of stuff. My husband tells me I'm a hoarder of kitchen items. Well, I've still got stuff that I need to buy, and I've just identified a few things here today. But from a budget point of view, you don't need lots of special stuff. You just need sensible pram, cot, whatever suits your budget. How do I get others to help me when I get home? One of the things I have a lot of mums say to me is I have so many people come and see me, I get so tired, I can't get everything done. If you've got, if you're organised and you've got a lovely job and you're organised, you've got a wonderful diary, babies don't read diaries, babies do what they want to do. Enlist the help of your friends at home, enlist your parents, enlist your partner. I think it's important. If someone says to you, "Hi, what can I do? Can I help you?" You go, "Yep, bring me lunch and hang my washing up." Or bring my washing in, fold it away. If someone says, can I make you something? Yeah, yep, love to have a couple of frozen dinners. Because you run out of time. And babies, and as you can see lots of them around here, take up a lot of time. They're small, but they are very time consuming. The other question I get a lot of the time, and we've had at the stand, is people come up and say, "Will my baby be healthy?" 99.9% of the time, yes. If we could predict that, I wouldn't be doing this job, I'd be picking the lotto numbers. There's lots of tests that are now being done through pregnancy, so if you've got any questions about will my baby be healthy, what should I be expecting, again, write them down and talk to your practitioner. And there's the Midwives Australia around the corner who can answer some of your questions if you're a bit confused about what some of the testing results that come out. How about, what about me? How do I keep healthy? Well, actually, how about you? Me, I've got a cold. Keeping healthy, one of the things that's really important is sleep, rest, exercise. We're too busy. We're all too busy. We spend a lot of money being members of a gym. I've donated thousands of dollars to gyms. I've never actually used them a lot, but I've donated a lot. Make sure that you drink well, and I'm talking water. How many litres of water a day do people drink? You should be drinking when you're pregnant. Yeah, 2.5, 3 litres a day. Okay? 2.5 litres, and people go, "Oh, I can't do that, I'll pee." You'll pee anyway, okay? You need to drink water, you need to be hydrated. You need sleep. Sleep is really important, and I know that most of you are fatigued by 7 o'clock each night, if you're lucky. Take the rest. Your body is telling you need the rest, okay? Partners, learn to massage. Feet. Feet are very important. Okay? Lots of points for feet. Back massage in labour. Lots of points. Okay, so accrue those points. If you're unsure and you feel that you're overwhelmed, you delegate. Delegate to other people. You can't do the washing, you can't do the cleaning, you can't do the vacuuming. Delegate. And one of the other things you can do is you get your friends to buy yourself a housekeeper. How about that? Okay. What do I do when my baby is unwell? That's a really big question. One of the things is that you're going to learn a new person in your life. You're going to learn the cues. You're going to learn, when you're looking at that little smiling cherub thing that's just kept you awake all night, and you're smiling at them and you're going, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" If they've got a temperature, check their temperature. If they've been fed and they're clean and they're dry, they're just communicating with you. So you need to learn. Don't panic. If it's that hard, none of us would be here. True? So our mothers did it. Our grandmothers did it. You can do it. So there's lots of assistance and lots of... Just chill out, check it out, and make sure that you're okay with it, because you can panic really unnecessarily. If in doubt, call the Queensland Helpline. Children's Helpline is there. You've got another opportunity there to just get clarification. What will I do with my baby when I get home? I did say in the past, wrap them up, put them in a safe, secure spot and pop the champagne. No, that's naughty of me. Things will be really different when you get home from hospital, because you had a lot of assistance. And a lot of people say to me, I've been working in a number of hospitals, they say you never get any rest in a hospital. If it's not the nurses coming in, it's the doctors. If it's not the doctors, it's the food trolley. If it's not the food trolley, it's the cleaner. If it's not that, it's the physio. Try and plan your time at home. Get everything organised. Make sure you've got your nappy bags and all your bits and pieces where you're bathing the baby, and just get into a bit of a routine, because you're really well organised women. You're working, you've been running a house, you should be able to run this baby. And again, enlist help from other people. I can see these people going, "Oh, no, can't do it. Settling your baby. There's lots of routines that you can go into, and one of the things, and listen to the word routine, and it's not routine of the baby, it's routine for you, because babies are, they're born without any imprint in their brain. but it's you that's been imprinted. So try and get into a really good routine. Try and get into a relaxed routine. I see a lot of mums go out and they're really worried all through their pregnancy. Can I get my hair dyed when I'm pregnant? I go, of course you can. If your hairdresser's using really bad chemicals, I'd be worried about it. I'm worried about my baby. But then I see them in the supermarket and the baby's still got the tag on and it's only 7 days old, and you go, what are you doing here? Get the baby home. So get into a routine, get into a relaxed state. Don't be panicky. Okay, anyone got any questions about that so far? I'm one of those terrible people that go around the supermarket, harassing people. What are you doing here with this baby? It's only 5 days old. Get home. Okay, oops. Okay, the last point of the thing is baby's general health and what do I need to do? For the first few months, you're going to be observing your baby. Things will change. Your baby will change from one day to the next day. Amazingly, they change very quickly. Baby's behaviour can change and you will be able to pick that up very quickly. Teething, the dreaded teething, the temperatures. You just need to get to know how you can manage those and some of the simple routines. You don't have to have lots of chemicals for them, lots of medication, but just simple stuff. We live in a fantastic state. We've got winter for about 3 weeks. We just need to make sure that everything's okay. Please dress your babies well. I see babies with no socks on and no little hats. Singlets. I know we don't wear them, but babies should have singlets on and their little feet covered. And other clothes as well, because otherwise they pee everywhere. But just make sure your baby is well dressed. A lot of women sort of feel that they are hot, so their babies will be hot, but the babies are really uncomfortable. They need to be clothed properly. So the rule of thumb is 1 layer plus another one. So dress like you, but plus another one, okay? And the best friend that you've got is your GP or your community nurse, so link up with them. As soon as you get home, you're advised to link up with your GP or your community nurse so that you can go and see them, because they're the first port of call, and ask around. I think it's just really important that you're not alone. There are lots, as you can see, GFC's been really kind to us. Babies are still being born every day, a lot of them. So you got any questions, anybody? Do you want my name so I can come over and clean your house? No, just joking. Okay. If you need any more advice or information, you're too frightened to ask here, I'm over at the stand on J08, which is the Children's Panadol stand, and there are other midwives here too. There's Midwives Australia, and there's a lot of advice around. So thank you very much for taking the time and sitting here, and enjoy your pregnancies. Okay, bye.